Hey, hey everybody. My name's Lee. I'm gonna do the next dog with a blog. Uh, okay, don't know why he was doing that. I guess, sorry, I think I caught my dog trying to film the next dog with blog show. Link, uh, uh, link with a vlog. Okay, so it's okay. Sometimes you just don't have good intros. Didn't have one here, but hit the intro. Do, 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 do. Still math. Hey everybody. So what we're talking about today is comparing box and whisker plots. Okay. So last time we talked about how to create a box and whisker plot. I thought that was very important. If you haven't watched that video yet, go back and watch that one. It's important to know how to create a box and whisker plot to ever compare them. So what I have here are two already made box and whisker plots. Took them from online, so credit where credit is due. If you're watching this video and you're like, hey, I made that up. Okay, it's yours. I'm not taking it. So here are your two box and whisker plots. They're comparing homework time to TV time. So an important thing to know about comparing any data is before you can ever compare data, they've got to be in the same units. And I didn't write it down, but these are both in minutes. Okay? If they were not in the same scale or the same units, you could not compare them. You can't compare things that aren't measured the same way. So these are both measured in minutes. Okay? So the average student spent this much time on homework and this much time watching TV. So notice a few things. First off, there had to have been at least one student in both classes that spent 0 minutes doing either. It could have been two different students, but somebody said they had 0 minutes doing homework, and somebody said they had 0 minutes watching TV. Okay? You know who you are. I know who you are. So, that's a fact. We also see that there was somebody that said they spend 190 minutes on homework. That's what? 2.5 hours? That's a lie. 3 hours and 10 minutes? That sounds better. Okay? And somebody said that they spent 225 minutes watching TV. How long is that? 3 hours and 45 minutes? Yeah, I think so. So they spent a lot of time on both. If I was on here, my TV time would be probably about there here in quarantine, and my homework time would probably be about over here, but you know how it goes. So, I guess all time right now is homework time, right? Okay, so how do we compare these data sets? Well, we can first say some things that are true. They have the same minimum. We can say that data set for TV time is much more spread because it goes from 0 to 225. Okay, compared to 0 to 190. So the range here is 190. The range here is 225. The interquartile range is something that's significant because I forgot to write this down. Where's my marker? This was supposed to be a 20. Because we can look at the interquartile ranges. This goes from 15 to 110. You subtract those, and you have, what, 95? This goes from 20 to 60. That's 40. So this box, even though you can see it with your eyes, is much bigger than this box, both in numbers and just by looking. So some significant things. I told you in the previous video that each piece, the whisker, the half of the box, and the other whisker, are all 25% of the data. Knowing that, we can look and say things such as 75% of students spent less, or I'm sorry, 75% of students doing homework spent less time doing that than 50% of people watching TV. This is 50%. This is 75%. The 60s line up. So 75% of homework time was done in half the time of TV time. That's something to compare. We could also say the maximum's more here. We could say the median amount of people that did homework was less than the median amount for TV because the median's that middle line. Okay, there's several things that can be said here. So that is how we are to compare. That is how we compare box and whisker plots. I hope that was useful. If you need help, as always, feel free to contact me. And yeah, somebody hit the outro. So nice. All right. Now I just need to go talk about to link about our internet.